what's big and small at the same time. A big egg. I'm going to do my comedy routine now, so I'm a little bit nervous as to what their tastes and attitudes are like in there, because we're all different. For example, we all have different ideas as to when it's the best time to make fun of a public figure who's died. Like, we all have our own dead Princess Diana jokes, but I got into a lot of trouble for what I did, which was to do a whole stand-up comedy routine consisting entirely of dead Diana jokes 5 minutes after the crash, while in Paris, going through an underpass, in a white Fiat Uno.
And if you don't all improve communications technology fourfold by 2005, I'll fucking kill you. Thank you.
Well, thank you to the East End Thug for an inspirational talk. Right, well, now to keep us entertained for a bit, we've got a terrific comedian. I'm told he writes for Steve Coogan. Please welcome Armando Iannucci.
Thank you. Dogs. We've all seen them. We all know what they look like. But my dog has got no nose. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, how does it smell? And here you can see some of the proposed solutions. Use touch as a substitute, use taste as a substitute. But the answer in this particular case is terrible. My dog smells terrible. That's very important. Moving on now, I'd like to introduce you to two people, my mother-in-law and me. And there you can see I'm not saying anything. And what I'm not saying is, I'm not saying my mother-in-law is fat, but when she goes around the house, she goes around the house. There you can see my mother-in-law, and in fact she's literally going around the house. What I was referring to earlier was her being so vast that she actually enveloped the house. Turning now to Europe, and the engine room of Europe is Germany. Germany is opening Europe up to wider markets such as China. And the question is, if Germany and China were to come together and, say, open up a German-Chinese restaurant, would they market it successfully? In other words, have you heard about the German-Chinese restaurant? If you have, you'll know that 20 minutes after people eat there, they're still hungry for power. And there, the highly successful logo of the Nazi Party. Well, I know that time's pressing, so I just want to rush through the next few points. There you can see a picture of Leslie Grantham in pantomime. And the key question here is, where's his career? And there you can see a chart illustrating that it's behind him. On now to a picture of my grandmother doing a striptease. And there you can see her getting her teeth out for the lads. A dyslexic pimp buying a warehouse. A picture of a man with 3 pieces of ham on his head stuck between 2 houses, and underneath there his name, Muhammad Ali. On now to a horse there in a pub. You can see the barman asking the key question, why the long face? Just see an illustration there of a Mexican fireman, and there's his children, Jose and Jose B.